XLG.
But it is a good composition to take a look at Raga and Happyway and just look at the form. Because even if they look...
Mata going for the entry, getting the spot out. Spam shots over to the corner, not unable to find it. No man pushing forward, will be able to come up with two.
Spike down A.
Kiko bring down the enemy KJ, but Spike now going to be recovered. Player advantage, swiftly taken away from XLG's hands, but then regained as Raga is able to find himself an elimination, but it's going to be Brock with that Sheriff.
For him to use here.
Basically the full kit, shock dart to the corner, the kill found. Brock dead, and then Kiko with 15 HP. Narrowly closes out the pistol. Paranoia had not connected, but does get ping revealed out and taken very low by those nanos, so Scooper will... XLG widely just set up to go down the final three to maybe draw him in. Try to see if they can find that elimination, but it's going to be Brock with the Ghost. Able to find one kill, will get taken down, so no flawless, but still damn clean. 2-0 start for NRG.
Yeah, so it's pretty steady stuff here for NRG.
Here.
Yeah.
This could get painful very quickly. Relay bolt, look for the sun into the corner. Scuba able to find the headshot. No man take turret, but Raga going to be nearby to try to slow this up. The time is starting to get away from them as Raga slides in, instantly finds one. Plant needing to be committed to. Ethan able to find that, but can he get out safely? Raga is still trying to poke and prod, get himself around the corner, get some line of sight, but his teammates are dying around him as Mata strikes him from behind, and Raga has to do it all. 3 kills, getting themselves up. 4-round wins very quickly as well. They just spam out that angle. Not sure if there was a bit of leg well enough. Get some of the early alerts. Oh, and Leo, just the timing found, waiting to hear that recon fly. Nice shot from No Man. We'll be able to clean up Ethan. Go for the tap. The team now trying to scale. Ride this Viper wall, and Happyway is able to find one. Mata planting his feet, however, sprays down for 3. Checks back over to the spike, and that will be the 4K for 4-round wins. Disregards that alarm bot, sprints past it. Paranoia will flip just barely onto that KJ, but Happyway here behind the box. They're going to try to be the lone defender, but it quickly will fall. Only able to find the single kill onto Ethan. The site once again opened up, Spike recovered, Scuba now. Watching out from Garage, and such a quick peek and a quick headshot. That's Raga dead on the floor.
Plant from No Man of that utility. And like you said, just disrespected, and that on-the-fly decision to just go past it. To
find a couple kills, you think at this point they're going to be starting to feel very... It's going to feel necessary to try to invest some of these ultimates, is what I'm trying to say, but either way, No Man going to get caught right there at the front of the site, and there's the Hunter's Fury to clean up Happyway as well. Ping reveal, not been able to find basically any damage. It's only Kiko lightly tagged up.
Well, I mean, I would think it's just going to be over, yeah. I mean, Scuba's holding the angle down.
Raga, good for 2, but Ethan there for the shutdown on the Lysor, and Raga will fall. Sending the drone forward as the spam does continue. Drone gets broken before it's able to really spot out anything, but it doesn't matter for Mata. He just continues to go sprinting forward, but Happyway is able to find 2. Shut down onto the enemy Omen as well as that Neon. Now, as the blind up Kiko right there in his sights, XLG. At long last, looking to get themselves on the board, but Scuba, he's trying to play patiently, but WS Leo comes in from behind. Denies the backstab, and Happyway with 4 will get XLG their first round win.
And so
6 seconds remaining. Brock spamming, spraying, and praying, running out of bullets. The push coming through, but Brock gets a drawdown with the classic. The Tain is there on to Kiko. That will drop the pit. Sings it out. Starting to be chaotic. Mata detained there within window. The defuse being held. It's already up past halfway, and Happyway with covering fire will keep it protected. Bottom to 1, there's the reveal, but kill cannot be found. Kiko gets himself back behind the box. Meanwhile, Raga and Happyway both going to be struck down. Lysor still trying to play his way in through the connector as Scuba gets himself a second kill. Going to be no. Lysor, however, as you mentioned, maybe about to be at risk if he continues to slot forward. Doesn't even matter. The gun barrel's already spotted, and that is the operator left abandoned on the floor. 7-2, the timeout call working.
30 seconds left.
Relay not going to be clipping. Raga able to backpedal the overdrive now in play. There's the ping reveal. Mata just trying to evacuate. Rotates back around over towards the suicide and just spams through the smoke to find Leo. Raga now dead. Happyway trying to lurk forward, but they are just leaping at him. No fear, no respect. He should not be playing that far forward. Will wisely tuck away. This line has that outlaw in hand. And it's a great read because there's basically no armor available to XLG aside from No Man.
It's done.
So into the spider's web they go, one after the other. It's Happy Way. Peels back a kill. Nano up and over the top. Leo with a backstab opportunity, but just cannot find the shots. The spot out, the spray down. No Man dead. Happy Way to try to exit. NRG looking to make this a 10 into affair.
They are very much just in cruise control, and it's just little things.
Acceptable now as it's double outlaw. See if they can get some early punishes going. And still for the swaps, of course, but Happy Way. A great shot that he found. Gets a shutdown on Amada, but now they know. Confirming that there's two players at least on this side of the map. Starting to drift over towards the A site. Lysor gets called to land. There's 20 seconds remaining. NRG now getting ready to hit the accelerator. Quick clear on the recon, and Raga needed to hold his own, but Ethan will spam him down. Leo able to find the one, but nothing more with the stinger in hand, and that leaves it just to No Man to try to see if he can pull out 3 kills, pull out a clutch. As NRG will lock up the 10-2 half. Every angle needing to be cleared. Doesn't even want to make a peep to set up the turret, but now knows that time is starting to work against him more and more, and it will be Ethan from on high to strike him down.
This map because they're just as good on the defender side. A lot of teams are probably a little more attacker-sided on here. Oh no.
Just a high-low setup there at Platt. Look at the hold of the sewer, the swing out. Will be a bit asleep at the wheel, maybe checking the mini-map there, but No Man either way does find a critical timing. It's a kill back into their favor, but Mana here up into heaven, unable to hold his own. Raga comes out on top despite having that health disadvantage. Keeps him in with a shout. It's now a 3v3 for XLG.
No Man has to win here.
Not Ethan. Able to clean that one up, but still damage is found. Ethan down to 45, Kiko to 48, but Kiko still able to find a frag as Raga will fall to push into the corner. Scuba to deliver the final nail. NRG. They will take both pistols, and they will take themselves up to
area, and look how quick NRG is to react.
fast lane through. Snakebite to try to slow things up. That alarm bot had gone off, and there's a spot on the one as Lysor just goes TPing forward by himself. Judge to the corner to clean him up, and Raga sliding across, has the bucket, and Mana has them all!
Down B.
Not quite going to play into his hands here, but still going to be playing into 2. Ethan and Brock, the damage dealt, the spray down found. 12-2, NRG. Speed running. Raga just to tuck away. Gets the peek over to Long as well and sees the scale forward. And there's the swing coming in. Just trying to get a relay pull out, but Mana not showing them any wiggle room. The push forward into the wall, cleans up the kill, slides in, does run out of shells, eventually will fall, but Kiko's here in hell. And he cleans up 2. Now it is just No Man in No Man's land. With the paranoia across, blinded up, deafened. Now spotted out as well. Trying to fish through with the backstab, getting ready to come in. As the knife will be out, Scuba there. Here's the tap of the plant, swings it and shuts it down. 13-2, dominance on display.
This team is just so fearsome on this map, and they are continuing to show us.
When you look at the way that Scuba takes a main, that is going to be a big challenge for someone like Raga, who wants to defend that area.
But they're even better. You would think. We'll have to wait and see, but
Minbo spotted on the one. Raga able to find a kill before getting taken down. Quick little trade, and Scuba able to go ahead and expound on that as No Man will fall. Happy Way up at heaven, quickly dealt with.
Get the spot, set up the crossfires.
Sees the one, shock dart on point. Here's Leo able to find Scuba. Another one lobbed in, some more damage going to be found. Brock down to 20. Time, however, starting to get away from them, so they need to make a go of this one as Leo.
Last player standing.
Last one standing. Clock working against him. Ethan around the corner. Playing it patiently, swinging, poking, and prodding, and killing NRG. They will find another one attempted hero from the previous round to try to guide them, and it looks like the bot doesn't get the spot out, but they will just go ahead, jump through. Scuba leading the charge, drawing the crosshairs for Kiko to go ahead and collect. Right now coming in, 4-player tower approach from XLG as they look to try to flood their way out of this one. Massive swing coming through from all of them, but it's just the 1 kill found as Kiko will fall. Just a ghost lost, and 2-0. Again, clean start for NRG.
Yeah, and just Really nice rock. What I was thinking.
It seems like Scuba about to check back in for this one, but eyes are tied to the wrong angle. Lysor at the same time.
Seconds left.
Flash sent up and over the top. Raga able to collect one. Lysor gets another. Now just Ethan. Absolutely and certainly screwed in this position. We'll just go ahead and grab the orb and see if we can get anything else, but it's getting spammed down even lower. The spot on the one, but no man has the cleanup, and XLG this time around are able to get themselves on the board nice and early.
Yeah, and unorthodox. So XLG showing that they have done.
They're going to try to drone him out, and there's a swing coming through, but Brock just massacres them. Ignores the drone. Eyes focused on the players, cleans them up. Nice and easy. And he's got eyes on it first. Meanwhile, Mana, not sure where he was going.
Last player standing.
Will be Leo. Traded out in the end. As the spike will go off, and NRG will secure a 3-1 lead.
Crazy. Just
Into Brock's hands as Armageddon pushing him away from that connector side. So away they go up and over, and Raga on the peak is able to find one. Happy Way similarly able to find a kill. Lysor will be the one that try to get themselves a player advantage, but swiftly does end up falling as no man considering going for the dash to try to close the gap. Stealth drone sent out around the opposite side. There's the push coming through. Brock a little bit too late to try to save his IGL's life. Does bring it now into a 1v1. Both Sovas to try to play this out. Recon available for the side of Leo. So it will just be the drone over the top. The shot unable to be found. Recon gets the spot. The push coming in. Shocker to try to soften up into the spray down. Brock, another multi-kill round. It's another. Jump off the side.
Yep. Reset.
One enemy remaining.
So timeout, full focus. We'll start pivoting some players over very quickly as there goes the TP as well as Ethan gets the spray down onto No Man. Straight would have connected, so quick TP to exit from Raga, but it's not too far off. Points in here at the connector and now tries to go for the peak to get the Punisher onto Kiko, who's just fishing through the smoke. The kill goes his way. Operator now lost. The flank will get broken down. Brock on the floor. An opportunity perhaps here for XLG, but as Happy Way goes out, he's alone. Leo's been held at bay by Mata, who very much gets himself on the board with these 2 kills. Now the spot out the forward off the side of the map. Oh, we might be getting a little silly, but the round is still NRG's.
Oh, Scuba. Oh, no.
He just, he really wanted Mata to get the last kill. And just the TP back over to safety.
Use this to set up your convergent paths here as XLG.
Leo able to find Mata. Plant now getting ready to come through, but Leo going to be on the trade as Raga just going for the exit here within the smoke. The clone out, up over the top, the counter spam. Respecting his position, takes him to 56, has the spot onto Kiko, but cannot confirm the kill. Now, the push forward, the gun barrel going to be spotted. He's so damn low. Eventually will fall, but No Man now. Arriving when they need him the most. The pit's still going to be there in their faces. Saturate lobbed over to the side, but Brock pulling back, further disconnected position. Not going to get spotted and gets a fadeaway shot on the Lysor. And now it is just down to No Man, who has that kill but cannot find Scuba. Not fast enough. Ethan outside of A main. Ethan pulls away. There's a window of opportunity potentially there on that flank, but Kiko snappy on the readjust for that shot, but Happy Way and Lysor answering back in kind. No Man now arriving, striking, but whipping the final shots. Is unable to find Brock, and now the 2v2. Happy Way up over the top.
One enemy remaining.
Gets himself into a 1v1. The smoke there, the cosmic divide going to be invested. The jump forward, and Happy Way has the headshot. What a play from him to get the defuse across the board. A thrifty on the back of this Astra. XLG will find a second round win.
Through Poison Orb there, guide him in, and Kiko's got his back.
And he does. Happy Way should have had that kill. Having a Hunter's Fury online. And the ultimate will just be committed, sending him out trying to slow things down. A swing onto the corner. Raga eliminated. No Man now gone. Lysor. So much work to be done. A 2v4. The snakebite layered in, just delayed. Now up to 8 is Mana. Can he take away the final weapon? Tries to go for the pre-fire and will eventually fall. But I don't think he's going to be too bothered about that.
Not even a little. Everything in the kitchen sink in these rounds.
It's on the one, and Raga, he's widely stuck in position, doesn't have an exit strategy, so it's going to be up and over the top, into the smoke, into his death. Mana able to find the one to Happyway here on high, comes up with 3, and blink and you miss it. It's another MasterCard Thrifty here at the hand. They do. Hunter's Fury still available here on either side. Mana range. That Judge not going to find much of value at all as Lyser forward onto the box. Cleans up the enemy waylay. Hunter's Fury fishing for a little bit more. Brock doing very much the same on the opposite side, but Kiko able to stabilize just fast enough to take down Leo. Brings it into a 3v3. He's coming through. Happyway watching the angle, trying to get the reset, but Ethan will be able to strike him down. 2v2 now. Lysor checking, seeing if there's going to be a flank around the back of mid. Salvo now going to be invested. Raga taking low. The smoke's at this betting, but Raga still able to hold his own. Finds the headshot as Ethan tries to separate, and he has! Gorgeous isolation for the Red Bull clutch!
Wait for NRG.
Three nearby to try to slow this up. Potentially coming through, and Kiko going to be caught there. No man just forward into the smoke, and Raga able to find Mana at the same time. Best odds at a pistol win that XLG have had all series long. Plants in, Brock trying to find something, but will fall to the wayside. It's still 5 players alive and well here for XLG. Raga will eventually get taken down, but the cleanup is there. And XLG at long last get themselves a pistol. Through that mid connector, Salvo going to be invested on the side. A little hip fire, Raga able to find himself 2 kills. Back pedals, goes fishing for a little bit more. Lysor able to find a piece of the pie. And Raga with 3 will eventually get taken down, but the round still goes the way of XLG. Back out, while Scuba seeing the TP. Anticipate that Lysor is going to be there above the smoke, now falling. Scuba able to readjust, finds himself a second. Keeps the numbers evenly matched. Spike recovered the plant. Minute 2 in the hands of Happyway, but Ethan just reading Lysor's position, spams him out through the smoke. No man getting pushed forward, but Kiko right there around the corner, arms open and ready to take him out. And Ethan on the approach from behind will find the kill. So 3 players surviving, bonus conversion not to be found. NRG. Raga, however, to spot them both. It'll be a quick little fadeaway and a reposition, and Scuba now needing to hold his own. No man starting to scale, trying to go ahead and close the gap, and will be Raga on the from Kiko. I believe that this has been heard. Leo there in mid, goes for the peek, has the shot. That should pretty much be the final nail in this round, but Brock is still fighting. Ooh, found himself a second.
They're able to identify and clear out the players on site very quickly. Because of that, Leo is going to find Ethan in the long run, so no guns carried. They might go B.
Oh, but they're hearing the footsteps now. And yep, it's going to be lambs to the slaughter. Scuba had already been heard, and Ethan to that range won't be able to see if he can catch somebody off guard. Raga, oh, there's the spot out. The drop down eventually finds the headshot. Should
Condardo making Ethan a little bit curious. Swaps to the Bucky. Not ready for it.
No, it's a bit too close up, so there's the flawless confirmed for XLG. 3.
Right in the smoke. He's falling back. He gets paranoid. Is he going to get spotted?
Double dash up and over the top, and there's the timing. Raga just swinging as that dart is pinging. Ethan and Scuba both going to be taken down. Mata able to find one. Happyway dead at the bottom of mid. Goes forward to try to get on the flank here with Kiko, but jumping the final gap, and Kiko will be able to take his head off. Now a 3v3. Time still starting to work against NRG, but Mata finds another kill. No man dead. The double dash forward. Raga trying to hold his own. Planted in position as Mata rewinds right into his crosshair. So damn crisp from Raga. And XLG continue marching their way back into this. Swings out wider and wider. Might be able to catch a glimpse here on the Lysor when he does. That's a spike now spotted. Gets Kiko, putting him down to 45. Paranoia through towards tower. Only going to be catching onto the clone. Is now the ult gets sent in. Leo finding one. Kiko trying to fight back. So he gets stunned up here onto the corner. Cannot get that crosshair swung around fast enough. Leo ends up falling. A 3v2 with 2 players down so very low. Just 50 health. Now Brock down to 9. So much damage dealt. XLG should be well poised to close this out. The bound forward, but Brock somehow finding the shots. Swap of the weapon for Happyway, but the defuse still not held up to half. pushing forward frantically, trying to find something through the smoke, but NRG! How in the hell have they won that round? Will just have to use the double dash to get himself out towards safety. Armageddon at the same time, called in to try to escort them forward. Leo still able to win out for one, so ends up being a 1-for-1 exchange. At the same time, Concept Divide called in on the B site. The scale forward is there. As XLG tries to get the plant in play with the push forward out of the smoke. Happyway taking down Kiko, traded out as well, as it's just an absolute bloodbath. Where the spike had been dropped, Raga jumping up to his demise. And it is just no man, the double face, the kill to Scuba, and match point now in the hands of NRG. Find a massive backstab opportunity. Drone spotting out on the 2, has the dart to Mata, the TP forward into the smoke, sees it all. Believe he gets a follow-up beat as well, but Kiko, he just shrugs it off! He's out there in the open, there's a spotlight on this man, pinging his position in real time! He will finally fall, but man, he made XLG sweat! Should have never been able to get kills in that spot, but just the 2 bandits, all the firepower that they have, and for the moment, not really on this side of the map. Scuba gonna be taken down, trying to go for the flank. Happyway handles mid. Now it's just Ethan and Mata trying to see if they can make something happen. Bit of a ring around the rosy here, riding the rope up the top. Happyway checking, not spotting anything. Ethan has to read this, does, but cannot win it out. Happyway with a 3K. Now just Mata jumping off the side of the map, not willing to give them the ult charge. A flawless round for X.
Really favors, but look at the response from NRG.
Oh, he's just forward at the tower, looking for a catch with Brock, able to backpedal fast enough. Now has to be wary, but no. Never mind, the double face into mid. Kiko once again covering for his teammates, finds that kill. And the crunch is looking fantastic as Kiko comes up with 3. And wait for no man to misstep. Swing the corner and Kiko gets it, the 4K to close it out. 13-10, a damn solid rally back attempt from XLG on their map pick. But as was stated, this is still.
Y ahora, Mata, I'm gonna talk to you real quick. So, first international event after Champs. How are you feeling in the stage right now?
It's amazing to be back.
Definitely, and how's the crowd?
I love you guys, Chile. I love you guys so much. The energy is amazing. Energy's crazy.
Y le pregunté cómo se está sintiendo después de Champions estando en este escenario. Dice que se siente increíble, se siente genial. Le pregunté sobre toda la gente que está acá y dice que los ama, que ama Chile y que les encanta cómo están también apoyándolos. Now, for my second question, the last time that I talked to Bonkar, he was saying that you guys were like having some trust issues like in your game plan, in yourselves. How did you guys manage to arrange that for this competition?
It's a lot of hard work, consistency, and just trusting the process.
Definitely. Y bueno, le pregunté a Bonkar también hace un tiempo cuál era el como mayor error que estaban cometiendo y dijo que también era mucho la confianza en ellos, la confianza en el game plan y le dije cómo pudieron reparar eso para esta competencia. Básicamente dice que es simplemente mucho trabajo y seguir intentándolo. So now, Mata, for my last question, we saw different energy this time. You were guys just playing really aggro, going to the side. Is this the new image, the new energy that we're meeting for this event?
Stay tuned. I guess we'll find out.
You cannot say a word? A bit? No?
Absolutely nothing. Stay tuned.
Le pregunté que por qué estaban jugando tan agresivos, ¿será que esta es la real identidad de NRG que vamos a ver en este evento? Y básicamente dice que no puede decir nada, pero que continúen viendo. Esto es todo lo que tengo por la entrevista, Mara. Thank you very much for this interview. Well,